So that's a video, isn't it? What are you doing? Whatever.
It's rising.
Cat school, you're gonna wait,
But to have a second pause because there's like violent frog noises going on right now. I don't even know where it's coming from. Let's try this again. I just sat and rambled for a while I was braiding my hair. But I'm sitting here in amongst the goat poo, trying to find a spot to film. I have my breakfast, I have my hair braided, and I thought I would give you guys a bit of a life update because I know most of the people who follow me on Instagram are people I know, and I thought I would just tell you what's going on in my life, and because there's a lot of stuff that's changing, which I wasn't really expecting a year ago. Yes, I have blood on my chin, it's just a mosquito bite. I look a mess, but it's fine, and we're just going ahead. I don't even know where to begin, because it's been a long year. I came out of GCSEs last year, almost exactly, and I did not want to do A-levels at all. Nope, not even going there. So I actually decided to go to New Zealand for a gap year. So I went to the UK to get a job, save up a bit of money. I left for New Zealand in September with the intention of staying 6 months and then kind of seeing how I go, seeing if I want to stay or not. And I won't really get into that trip now because it's not really what I want to talk about, but I will talk about it at some point. I decided to come back around February, which was 6 months later, and I spent months being anxious and worrying about my decision, wondering what I was going to do, and I decided to come home, not realizing about coronavirus. I didn't know what was going on, but I wasn't really aware of how bad it was. It wasn't really a thing at that point. So I came back, had maybe 2 weeks before lockdown. It was ridiculous. And I mean, great 2 weeks. I saw people, I said hi. But it was 2 weeks and I made it right before everything shut down, and I am so grateful that I made it back because it would have been really hard to be trapped in another country hours and hours away from home. So I'm really grateful I made it home. So after all that, lockdown happened. It was like 2 or 3 months for us. It was quite intense in Spain, like pretty much complete lockdown. I didn't leave the house for months, weeks. I didn't even go on a walk. No joke. So during that phase, I was like so relieved that I didn't have to think about my next step. The pressure was completely off because who even knows what is going on? No one. And actually, weirdly enough, I had managed to somehow get a job the 2 weeks before lockdown. I had an interview at my old school, like from 6 years ago, my Spanish school that I went to for a year, and I was interviewing for like an English teaching assistant position. Ridiculously, I got it, which is insane because I'm 18, I have no experience. I don't even have like my documents. So that was one issue. I didn't have my documents. So I couldn't start immediately, and all of that happened. And so at that point I was like, man, what am I even doing? I don't have my documents, everything's so difficult. That doesn't make sense without context, but I was feeling like there's so much to do before I get a job. Then lockdown came, and it's so weird because that job felt like such a God thing. I was like, God, you somehow helped me get a job when there was way more adequate people to do the job. So I don't know if that was just to like boost my confidence or if it was just a fluke thing. But anyway, lockdown came and went. But during that whole thing, I was like mulling over what I'm doing, because I came back from New Zealand thinking I'm going to be here permanently or semi-permanently, because I wanted a sense of permanence. I wanted to fully commit to somewhere. I didn't want to feel like I'm just leaving in 6 months and I can't fully put down roots. I came back thinking I'm going to get a job, I'm going to study, and I'm going to put all my energy into relationships here. No. I don't even know how to tell this story, but I was doing research. I was looking into a nutrition course, which was online, and it was for like a year, and it looked so good. And then along that same line of looking, I found this course. I'm getting bitten by mosquitoes. So bad. And it was like a herbalism course, which is basically a mix of anatomy, natural medicine, and nutrition, and kind of going back to the root of medicine, which is insane. So first of all, never considered myself a sciencey person. I never thought I would do something in medicine. It's not medicine, but it's along those lines. It's just very alternative. And so I was kind of thinking about that, but it was 4 years, and I was terrified of committing to 4 years of study that I don't know what to expect. I wanted security, and I wanted to know the future, basically. So basically I kind of said, no, I'm not going to do that course because it's 4 years. It's terrifying. I don't even want to think about it. But my mum really encouraged me to reconsider. And I was like, I really don't want to. I don't want to think about leaving again, about making new friends all over again. But that night I had a dream. I don't remember what the dream was. It was just something. And I woke up knowing that I have to look more into this course. I ended up applying that same week and getting an interview. And I did the interview. It was so scary. And I got a place on this course, which is ridiculous. And I'm so excited. It feels like such a great fit. It feels like all my interests combined. But here's the thing. It is online. However, they have seminar weekends. So, I'm moving to the UK. I don't even know. They do the seminars on their farm, which is so cool. And it's like 1 seminar a month. So I'm going to move in with my grandparents in Devon, and in Exeter. And I'm going to study at home. I'm going to work part-time, hopefully. I am going to go, like, commute every month to the seminars. And then from year 2 onwards, they do in-clinic hours. And so you get practical hands-on, like, learning, which is amazing. So that's kind of what's been going on. I'm kind of completely terrified, and yesterday I was like having a bit of a cry because I was like, I've spent my life restarting things. Like, we moved, 2 times as a family, but they were 2 really major times, moving continents. And then I moved to New Zealand for 6 months, and I just want a sense of this is it. I can put energy into this completely without fearing having to say goodbye. I don't know. It feels like there's so much energy that goes into starting again, and especially with relationships. I'm not bothered about moving countries. I mean, I'm very close to my family, and that will be really, really difficult being away from them, but I think it's more about relationships and having to think about completely starting again, and it's all up to me. Like, I have to, I don't know, it's a bit overwhelming, to be honest, but I'm really excited because it feels like it's like a peaceful decision, so I know it's the right decision, but it's also I'm really anxious, which I know I shouldn't be, because I should just be able to trust that it's the right thing and so it will all work out. But yeah, I guess that's the reality of like moving. It's kind of insane. I'm gonna be getting my driver's license. I'm gonna be like in a new city. It's a very, very small city, but it's kind of exciting. I'm really excited to be living in England. I'm not gonna lie, like, I've always had a thing against England because it's what took me away from my home. But now I'm kind of over it. I just want to go and explore and be in the rain, and oh, it's gonna be so cozy. So that's my update. It's a bit long. I don't know how long this is gonna be, but I want to keep making videos, I think, because especially thinking about having 1 month left at home, I want to remember this time and have something to remember it by. So that's all. And yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, okay, anyway, I'll see you later. It's me again. I realised I didn't say thank you for watching, but thank you for watching. And I realised I wasn't making such great eye contact because I'm like really bad at doing that when I'm thinking. I'm just all over the place. But thank you for enjoying the long video. I will be trying to upload more here in the upcoming season, and also check out my Instagram because I'll be doing updates there as well. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time, hopefully. Okay.